Facebook ads, you want to learn how to identify that audience with the tools that are available. So you want to be kind of like the sniper, figure out where your ideal client or target audience is hiding, which interests, right? And he's going to show you like some of the things that he applies with his own campaigns that I personally also apply with my own campaigns. And if you apply this correctly, it's going to make you a lot of money. So having said that, welcome Fabian, traffic coach Fabian, sensei, guru, master.
You just bury me with guru.
Let's go.
What's up? Okay, so
Where's the mic? I get it. Oh, shit, I didn't use the mic.
okay, guys, welcome.
I think you should do the intro again because I was speaking and this was not corrected.
Well, guys, thank you so much for another traffic training with Fabian. For those who don't know me, my name is Fabian Cordova. Just make like a quick intro because we just had like a little tech malfunction. Basically, we're going to be talking about how to target your Facebook audience and how to leverage the Facebook platform in order for you guys to be number one, creative. Second, get your difference from the rest, and really make sure that your content and your targeting at some point, right? So on another training, Sebastian was talking about avatar research, and we're going to start with that because that's really important. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about it, but if you really want to learn deep about avatar research or you don't have an idea, I would recommend you to go to Sebastian's training and just get all the information from there, and we're going to talk about the specific target audience. So there are really, really important things that you have to basically understand within Facebook is that generally how you're going to target your audience. And let me just start first, and this is how I started, so please don't do this. Whenever I started doing Facebook ads, of course, I was just trying to be as relevant as possible, and I was just, doing whatever I could. Basically, what happened is that I was just doing average marketing, and that's what we really want to make sure that you guys don't do, because that's what we have 7 million of Facebook advertisers, and like 6 million always do the exact same thing. So I really want you guys to understand how to be different from the get-go so you guys can, pass that learning curve and really get the best results with your target audience. So I was talking about, you have to understand your avatar, right? Who you're selling to, what are you selling? If, if they are specific, let's say, age, if they're within a specific gender, if they're even from a specific country, you need to understand that, right? And those are kind of the most general ones, okay? You have to understand your avatar first in order to target within Facebook, because on Facebook, you're going to have interests. You're going to have behaviors. And you're going to have demographics. Okay, and I just wrote down a bunch of stuff on the whiteboard, and I just want to go step by step with an example. So let's think that we're in the fashion niche, and fashion niche is huge. I have a lot of experience in the fashion niche. I've been working with different brands, selling multiple products, etc. So I have a glance of, like how to sell it, right? But, like 3-4 years ago, I had no idea. So first things first, let's determine something. Age ranges with fashion, of course. I'm not going to say that there's a specific age range that, ladies like. But of course, I already said that women will buy more than men. Of course, men like fashion, but generally I will focus on women. Countries, of course, you want to target United States, you want to target UK, you want to target Canada, and you can target Australia, and let's say New Zealand, and you can target any other, let's say any other country within any other language, but these are all in English, so that's easier for you guys to start understanding. But you have to determine, of course, in which of those countries you're going to have more success. So if you ask me for starters, I'll go with US, okay? I don't want to make anything crazy. Age ranges, ladies between 25 and 55, they burn a lot of money on fashion. And I know that there's some experience that I've doing, this research, and I'm just basically letting you guys know that ladies from United States from 25 to 55, they know a lot, or they will actually have a lot of willingness to buy, right? So, for example, interests. Let's say someone who likes, of course, fashion. Can be also someone that likes online shopping. And can be also someone that likes fashion accessories, let's say. Okay. On demographics, for example, can be someone that's married, or can be someone single. And I'm just throwing ideas out there because you really have to go deep and research. And the behaviors are really important because you really have to understand how the actual market behaves. For example, if you know that they are high spenders, that's that's a behavior that you know within your specific niche. So before going over like in depth on all this stuff, let me just erase all this stuff and let me just make like a simple example, because I broke down the fashion niche in the experience that I have. But let's go and let's make a live example. Whoever is watching, I want to have the opportunity for making a live example. So if you just drop a specific vertical or niche that you guys want me to make like a live example, I'll just do it real quick so you guys can see how easy it is to start, just at least starting with the research, because I just basically gave you input that I was able to get through my research, but now I'm going to tell you guys how to make the research. So tell me one specific niche that someone is over there.
Let us know, guys, a niche.
Yeah, let us know a niche, and I'll just make a live example on how to target your audience.
It can be fitness niche, fashion niche, dog niche, whatever. Tell us a niche, guys.
Yeah, whatever niche.
It can be... What else? What else, guys?
What else?
Throw in
a
topic.
A topic over there, so I can give you guys...
okay, we have here, or a baby niche.
Baby niche, okay. So let's do baby. Okay. But first things first, baby's not a niche. It's motherhood or parenting, right? So I'm going to make it even broader. So instead of targeting only babies, you're going to be looking for parents.
Parenting niche.
Yeah, parenting. Let's say parent or parenting, whatever. Okay. So first things first, I just want to be clear, and I just want to have a public service announcement. I'm not a parent. I don't have an idea how to target a parent, but this is how I will actually start doing. Okay, of course, parenting. Number one, audience insights. Audience insights. And I talked about this in other trainings, and this is basically, let me stand over here. This is a tool from Facebook. It's free, it's included on the Business Manager, and this always allowed me to start understanding the patterns within the specific niche. So for example, I'll just go and use this keyword parenting or parents, and I'll just go on Audience Insights and drop it under the Interest tab, and that's going to allow me to get more information within the Facebook algorithm. Something that I do, it's filter by page likes. And then you're going to look for the highest affinity. Let's say with double edits. Oh, sorry if I'm murdering my English. And then I will look for the highest affinity. So then I will start even knowing different types of, say, Facebook groups. You can look for blogs. You can look for fan pages. You can look for Really important. Competitive research. Competitors. You can look for all their interests. And you can look for, let's say, like groups, organizations, parenting communities. Really important. Communities. Communities are really strong because basically with communities, parents like to back up each other. That's like a normal feeling that they have. So going and really looking for those specific communities will give you an understanding in what parents need, what are they looking for, what are their pain points, how they're thinking psychologically. And you, by doing that and doing all this research, page likes, highest affinity, looking for Facebook groups, blogs, all their fan pages, competitors, all their interests, behaviors, and demographics, and communities. Now I just gave you a bunch of information that you can go and do research on parenting. And this is applicable with anything. Fitness. Can be, let's say, can be snowboarding, whatever. But basically with audience insights, guys, it's more than enough for you guys to get started. And looking for groups, blogs, magazines, communities, organizations, if they have, let's say, specific, let's say, newsletters, or even Facebook, let's say, even if YouTube channels, you can research those. And they're probably going to have a fan page, and if that's possible to target, that's a competitive targeting that not a lot of people are doing, because most people are only focusing in interests, not on behaviors, demographics, blogs, communities, and everything that I've been talking around here, guys. So in synthesis, this is super easy. And just wait for a second. If you really are liking all this information, please, guys, don't hesitate. Go to SebastianGomezMentoring.com. We really want to help you guys. And this is just basically like a walkthrough in 10 minutes of something that we can do easy for you guys. This is just like a really easy explanation and how you guys can divide yourself from the herd and really make successful marketing and not the average marketing that everybody else is doing. So by doing this, doing the avatar research, doing your audience research, then you will learn how to define your target audience. Of course, really important. Look for, if you want to be using single interests, look for broad interests. And if you're looking for small interests, try to bundle them together. For example, if you have 5 communities, bundle them together and test that. The same thing if you found blogs. Bundle them together and test them, because if you're not, let's say, creating an audience over 1 million people, it's just too small, and if you're not doing a really good enough marketing, it's going to be really difficult for you to be outstanding from that specific small audience, guys. So that's basically the lesson that I have for you guys today. It's really short, and hope you guys, with this example, you are now more clear on how to target your audiences on Facebook. Thank you guys, and see you in our next training.